Mike Jones here with Ken. Since 1978, we've been serving you, my brother and I, on Ken Stereo Junction, one in Macon and one in Warner Robins, and we got a lot of stuff in this show. And deals, boy, have we got the deals. Let's get inside and check it all out. All right, we are in our Macon Superstore. You know, we always have a Superstore in Warner Robins on Watson Boulevard, 2040 Watson Boulevard, 3695 Mercy University Drive in Macon. I'm sure you've seen little map locations right now to do that. And since 1978, that's what we've been doing, is serving you. Now, as we've grown over time, so has technology gotten amazing. And so when it comes to bringing in your vehicle to get new speakers, you're going to get new head unit, new amplifier, bass packages, we have it all in stock. If you want custom LED lighting outside of your vehicle, inside of your vehicle, if you want a new battery or a bigger alternator or bigger power, we can do all of those things in the audio, video, electronic side of our market. Of course, we do a lot of sound deadening material for folks who want to keep the rattles out, and we do a tremendous amount of side-by-sides and ATVs. And slingshots. I forgot, I just did a slingshot. You got to see this slingshot. It is overpowering, no such thing. Check this out. All right, we do a lot of slingshots, and the idea behind this is there's a lot of different makers, but DS18 is kind of the king Creole when it comes to slingshot sound systems. Now, we did lighting on this, and as I'm talking right now, you're probably gonna see a cutaway of these lights with all the lights off in here, and it is absolutely amazing and beautiful. Now, how many speakers? 18 speakers with subwoofers and super tweeters and a waterfall sound system starting here. So these pods here are all weather with the super horns built into it. If you look to the other side right there, you got the kick pods right there by your legs, has another super tweeter and a mid bass, right? You've got 10-inch subwoofers behind the seat right here. This is front and rear firing 6.5s, which is super. And then these all light up LED. And I love the idea of lighting these slingshots up because you're going down the road and it's like a motorcycle. Sometimes people don't see you, but if you got 26,000 lights on it and you got 10,000 watts of power in it, they can hear you and see you. Now the waterfall speakers, what we just did today as well, look at the super tweeters on the side right there, plus the 6.5-inch two-ways for a total of 18 speakers. Now, this takes time, 2 or 3 days of real man labor or woman labor, whoever it is working on it, and you get all this and run all these wiring. The amplifiers are waterproof, the speakers are waterproof. It is made that even if you don't have this on, it is ready to be drenched, if that makes the right thing. Now listen to this. You're gonna love this. Check this out. Let me give it some juice. I just keep going. She was on that they turned me every which way but loose. Every word I say, I stand on me. I don't play no. It just makes me giddy every time we do one of these. Think about this thing going on the road and it sounds that clear and that accurate. It's easy to be loud, but to sound good and loud, that takes a lot. DS18s, my boy's knocked this slingshot out of the park. He's about to pick it up in the next hour and he's gonna have fun in the sun. This is what we do. If you can dream it, like as he was dreaming it, we were all going back and forth and he would go, oh yeah, I want that. Oh yeah, I want that. And now we're finished product and he is out living the dream. Now, in the realm of that, when you come in, you're gonna see both of our displays in Macon and Warner Robins that'll have speakers. The new Rockford Fosgate P2 series just came out. Absolutely fantastic brand. I'm gonna give you a little sound demo now. And here's an interesting thing about these speakers is these are the higher end sections of those. In different ways that you go with these guys, they have so much highs and bass even without a sub. Check this out. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I mean that's just an amazing thing when you have that much highs and that much bass coming out of a 6-inch speaker with just 50 watts of power going in. Of course, you normally when you play that music, you'll have a sub or whatever you want to do. When you come in, we keep all the weatherproof speakers in stock. We keep all the standard size, whether it be 6x9, 6.5, 5x7 for you Ford guys and Toyota guys. But when you come in, we'll have these. Here's the blessing of this. When you buy speakers and buy a radio from us, if we're not doing custom, the installation is free. Matter of fact, I hope it's a giant free installation logo that comes up right here in front of my face right now, because when we don't do the custom, you don't pay any labor, other than if you need like a mounting kit or harness. In the world of head units, we do a ton. You are now listening right here. This is the amazing Stinger Mac Daddy 12-inch. I love this. This will go landscape and portrait, so you can go up and down like a Tesla radio or side to side. This does backup camera. It has a crossover network built into it. It has a 200-watt amp built into it, or you can add an amp to it. But I love the graphics on it. I love the very, very large display. The blessing of this is it doesn't require that size hole to fit. It takes a regular size radio hole and it just floats in front like a lot of the modern cars have now. If you just want to do a radio that fits in your dash, whether you do a 7-inch like this or you do one of these, what they call a single DIN like this, we're going to have those anywhere from $150 and up, depending on what you want. We're the same price as .com. And that's the biggest blessing of this is, so you buy it for the same price as .com and you still don't pay any labor. There is no stereo store, period, that does the labor at no charge. I've shopped and shopped and shopped. It doesn't exist, so you're not paying more, you're paying the same, and the labor's free. And if you want to do it yourself, do it yourself, but you got qualified folks back there that do it for you. You're probably seeing the cutaway of bass packages right now. We do a ton of bass packages. A lot of people will just add bass to their factory radio, anywhere from $300 all the way up to whatever you can stomach, and whether you need trunk space or don't need trunk space. We do stealth boxes where you can hide them or you can just fill up the whole trunk like we've done many, many, many times. We did a Suburban last year. And I had to talk him into keeping his second row. He wanted so many subs into that thing. But if you can build it, if you can dream the dream, these folks, these guys and girls can build the dream. So get into Macon and Warner Robins. We have no credit check financing. We have 6 months, 0%, sometimes 12 months, 0% financing. We have 4-month layaway. And I'm letting you know, you get with these brainiacs, they will make a plan and make it happen. Music and video for your car, your ATV, your side-by-side, or your slingshot. This is what we do. All right, Yamaha has a major, major deal on sound bars. Like, we sell a ton of sound bars. We carry Clips, we carry Sonos, we carry Yamaha, we carry Sony. This is called an SRB40, and this has been a really instrumental part because they make it two ways, one with a sub and one without a subwoofer. So the nice thing about this is it's very easy to mount, as you can see. I love the way it's simple. The way it does its hookup is easy, HDMI and fiber optic, which is super, super nice. And I like the quality of it. It's very, very nice. Now, another blessing is it comes with this mama. It comes with a ported subwoofer, and this is wireless. So that means that you can just plug it into an electrical outlet in the wall, and it connects directly to this soundbar without any cables and stuff hanging out of it, which is nice. Well, ladies, this thing has been $400 for as long as I remember. It came out 2 months ago. Listen to this. Right now, Yamaha has it on sale, and I have about 10 in stock, $299. Where, as a matter of fact, you can see the old tag on there. It's $399, and they just dropped it to $299, and I have them in Macon and Warner Robins. So the Yamaha soundbars are an absolute smoking deal, $299, and that is just awesome. This new Sony True RGB technology is the best I've ever seen. It uses independently controlled red, blue, and green mini LED diodes in the backlight. And if that sounds like a whole lot of technology, it is amazing. I said for years there is no way TVs are going to get better, and they kept getting better and better and better. And this year they changed the entire game with this Pro RGB technology that just came out. This thing has a better viewing angle, a better distance for its quality of color, and you'll see it come back up again. And look at this thing. It is absolutely stunning. These things only start at $1,599, depending on sizes, anywhere from 50 all the way up to, if you're ready for this, to a new 100-inch. But I'm letting you know, one of my great friends just bought the 85, which is coming in any day now, and I hope to get to film that for you. But I'm letting you know, for me to get better than what he had, which was the 77 model series, it is that much better. When I put this and plugged in today before we set one standard, I got David to come over so we could film it. That clarity, that picture quality, that is absolutely bar none the best that I've ever seen. Sony Pro RGB in stock in Macon and Warner Robins. All right, on new construction, it's so of a blessing for us to come out and get into this before there is sheetrock, before there's brick, before there's stucco or stone or whatever you're gonna do. And that's what this is, brand new construction. You see one of my lead technicians right there. That is Justin doing his part. So we're gonna have a TV here, and because you really have no way to get to that later, it's best to hardwire it for internet, hardwire it for streaming, hardwire it for music. We're gonna have flush mount speakers that go from where he is there, 4 flush mount speakers that go all the way down through here. Again, you could probably get to this later, but why would you do it when you can just pre-wire it now, and it saves so much time and money. They're gonna have a huge swimming pool here and a mother-in-law suite over there. We're gonna put internet out there, and we're gonna have flushed in-ground speakers out here that go all the way around the pool. And we're gonna do low voltage lighting. As I'm saying this, you're probably seeing cutaways of some of it, but the idea is we're gonna light up this entire yard, front, back, driveway, low voltage lighting, plus sound throughout. Now, that requires internet, that requires a lot of thinking and a lot of design. Let's go this way. Now, when you get in here into the living room, you'll see And we're gonna have a massive TV up there, and we'll fill this up with sound. We're gonna do Sonos control, so you have phone control. There's bedrooms all the way down on the other end. There's a little doggy wash area right there. We're gonna have sound in the doggy wash area. Why would you not have sound in the doggy wash area? And then you have a keeping room there. So you'll have basically TVs throughout, sound system number 1, sound system number 2, sound system number 3. Laundry room is going to have sound system as well. Now, coming through here, there could be an office here. Again, the blessing of this is, yes, I have an attic, but pre-wiring it now means I don't have to use so much Wi-Fi later. I can hardwire everything into the internet. Come this way. Office. Now, in the master bedroom, again, we're going to have sound in here, and we're going to do low voltage lighting in there around the flush mount into the wall. So we have a lot of low voltage lighting throughout the cabinets and stuff we're going to do as well. Come back in through here. Really such a blessing to do this because of this. There's gonna be a rack in here. We got an area here that we're gonna run fiber through. But when you have this, and this is only half, we're only halfway through on this, all of this, trying to get all this in later, look at the size of this, and again, this is only half of it, into a rack here after the stuff's in place. Now, sometimes you have to do a retrofit, you already live in the house, we get it. But in this moment, he's gonna save himself so much time and money, and we'll be able to if it's such a word, over technology the house for future-proofing it, for pre-wiring, for stuff you wanna do later on down the road. Now, the way you do it is, you call me, there's my phone number, I'll come out to wherever you're doing it, and if it's a new construction or if it's something you've already done, we'll design your audio, your video, your security, and your lighting. Phone number there's, the design is free. This is what we do. All right, there is a new sheriff in town. Does that make sense? You know, there's always these sound deadening companies, and people are always getting better and better and better. Now, the reason you want sound deadening, your car came with some type of sound deadening, even if it was just mediocre. So depending on how expensive the car, the thicker the sound deadening, that's how you don't hear road noise and wind noise and all those things. Well, in our world, people will buy car stereos, and they don't like the road noise, but they want the bass to be in and the rattles to not happen, and that's where a company like SoundSkin comes in. Now, SoundSkin makes all types of things. Like this is literally a door kit. You see right here, I put this picture up here for y'all. This door kit has a basket behind it that keeps the moisture out, and then this piece right here surrounds it. So when the door panel goes on it, it seals the door, and you get more highs, more bass, and no rattles. So to give you an idea how it works, this is the metal of a door, right? This is with SoundSkin. Ready? It's amazing. They come in all types of kits, even like if you have an F-150 or a Silverado, they make a full door kit like this that literally has all the cutouts for everything you do. You just put it on the door, roll it on, and put the door panel back on, and bada bing, bada bang, you got quiet. Full kits. They got a gold edition that just came out, and an entire car kit for you guys that are big muscle car guys. This will do the trunk, this will do the roof, and the floor, and the doors, all the way through on a muscle car. It comes with an entire kit. Now, how does it look and how does it work? Well, I'm going to throw you over to Cooper, because just so happened the first gentleman that walked in when we put the display up goes, hey, I need some sound deadening, so let me take you over to the SoundSkin Toyota Corolla. Check this out.
Now actually at a car, I'm sure you just saw my dad showing off the new SoundSkin stuff. This is actually their limited edition. This is their gold edition, I guess you could say. Completely different design than what they normally do. They normally go with a foam, but for the limited, they did with the hex style, which we love. But this stuff, I mean, that's on a loose trunk. And even come to this, I'm sure you know, everybody knows the sound of the tag rattling in the back, but this one, nothing.
Nice.
I mean, nothing. You're not making any sound in here. I mean, this thing is completely proofed all the way up the sides, each side to bottom. I just wanted to show you under spare tire. We do it all that way, everything's covered and you don't come back. Then we got to figure out how to disconnect everything, get back to where we are. Why not do it while we have the car completely taken apart?
All right, and Cooper, so the idea behind that is this, we are trying to get road noise out and rattles out, but it's because of the power, right? So
yeah,
we have
definitely.
1200 watt Rockford amplifier, a 4-channel Rockford amplifier, and then this, we're doing a limitless lithium battery. The idea behind this is this battery is made out of lithium, which is why it's so small and so light. The blessing of that is it'll do 8,000 watts of power with this one battery. Am I correct?
Yeah, no, the power on it is absolutely insane.
We're building a battery rack over there, amp rack over there, and of course we'll have two
P315s, all Rockford Fosgate. Our speakers, Rockford Fosgate. Bass, Rockford Fosgate. Amplifiers, Rockford Fosgate. I mean, everything.
So everything is ready to go. Again, started with the SoundSkin. We're going to end with monster bass. This is almost there, Mo. You'll see it on the next show, but right now, the mastermind of him is making it all happen. This is what we do. All right, in the world of subwoofer boxes, we carry a series called SPL, which is all about being loud. And these are vented boxes, as you see. See this port right here, and they hold anywhere from 8s to 10s to 12s to 15s to whatever you want. But they are solid 3/4 inch MDF boxes. They are Rhino lined, and for folks that want to do it yourself or you just want to buy a base package from us, they really come already ready to rock and roll. I love the fact they already have the partition built in so that they don't flex in the middle, which means they can hold the 1,000 watts and the 2,000 watts and the 5,000 watts. I love the Super Max back here. This is the big bad. He has dual ports for dual 12s all the way up to that big 15 box. Here's the blessing is we have really put these on sale for this entire month. Are you ready for this? This is a dual 12 ported box, 3/4 inch MDF with Rhino lining for $199. This is a $450 box everywhere. So $199, you see it right there, the sale price. So all these are going to be stacked up to the roof and making it one of our to get your base on. The deal is on now. All right, we are at Amigos Cove in Sparta, Georgia. Let the fun begin. In the fire pit, which is just, I can't imagine how cool this will be when it's really cool outside. But we got Eclipse Rock speaker. Again, these speakers have a lifetime warranty, but I hope you hear that coming through the microphone, how much highs and bass it is out of one speaker. We had to trench into the ground and go back all the way over there to get into the building to tie it into the sound system so they have control from inside. Come this way. What's cool is we blend the sound. I'm gonna come right through here. We have sound that fills up this entire foyer area. Amazing, come through here. All right, in here in the hostess stand, we deliberately didn't put a speaker right here because it needs to be quiet when people are coming in to get checked in. Come this way. The blessing of this is we're using these Yamaha surface mount speakers, and you have one right there, and that feeds all the way this way. I'm gonna get them to turn it up just a little bit more. Then you have a speaker right here that feeds this area. Again, we're blending all this sound so it's not so hot in certain areas. Come right here. We have another speaker up there that feeds all this booth area. So you have 3 speakers that feed this and it breaks it down, but they're positioned in a way where it doesn't wreck the folks that are at the bar. Come this way. It's just so nice how this blends. When you walk out here, you lose that sound, you get all the way out here in this area, and you got a speaker right there that feeds this back patio. Watch this. And then on the folks that want to sit out in the sun out here, check this out. Everything's installed, everything's controlled from either Bluetooth or they can hardwire into it, and it has an AM/FM tuner, and it has a way to turn off the outdoor speakers if they have an indoor venue, or vice versa. Turn on the outdoor speakers and turn off the indoor speakers, and they control everything from their phone or iPad or whatever they want to choose. So here we are in the middle of, this is Sparta, Georgia, with the only Mexican restaurant within 20 minutes of this thing, and this is going to be absolutely, I looked at their menu, it looks phenomenal, and now they have digital sound to go with it. Put the phone number in right here. That's how they found me. They called me. We come out. The estimate is free. So we came out to Sparta. We walked it up, discussed how much sound you want, how much money we want to spend, when you need it done, and it's backed by our on-site service. That's the blessing of this. There's my phone number. Call me, and we can get your restaurant, we can get your business, we can get your hospital, we can get your home, we can get your man cave, your she cave. We can make all those things happen and make it sound just like that. This is what we do. All right, Yamaha for 2026, 2027 has updated their amplifiers, and I love it when they give a bare bones receiver that does a bunch. So this is gonna be an AM/FM tuner. It's gonna have a 500 watt amplifier built into it, but check this out. I love the fact, I love the banana plug binding post here. It still has a coaxial input and a fiber optic for the kind of old school. And then the really, really old school, like a turntable or a tape deck. I love the 2 subwoofer outputs. I love putting 2 subs in a theater. And check it out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do have all 4 HDMIs with the ARC out for you guys that have smart TVs, and it's super, super simple to hook up. I love the way this thing's set up. The new front end and the brushed front end is nice. And guess what? $399 for a 5.2 surround sound amplifier from Yamaha with a 2-year warranty right out of the box. And guess who the warranty station is? We are, because we have tech support. So check out in Macon and Warner Robins and look at these new Yamaha RX series amplifiers. They are bad to the bone. Vidalia High School, we are in the weight room doing multiple projects here down in Vidalia, Georgia, but they wanted big, big sound. Starts over here. This rack is a lockable rack that we hang up there. Giant crown amplifier, 1,500 watts of power, which we're gonna need. A Bluetooth that works all over the weight room, which we're gonna need. And a way to control it with surge protection. Now, come around here, it's kind of hard to see. I'm gonna show you. I got a 15-inch speaker over there and a 15-inch speaker over there. And when you flip back to the other side, follow me this way. We ran all of our cables through the rafters. We got another 15-inch way over there and another 15-inch over there. Now, how does it sound? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's my sound demo. power, big sound. The idea behind this is they want to be able to play it. Now, I'm probably showing you a cutaway right now. There was 100 kids in here working out. It was so loud in here. We had to have that much power to hear over their gigantic voices and clanging of weights and all that. How do you get this to happen? My day at high school calls me and says, here, they got my phone number off of one of our infomercials. The estimate's free. I came down. This is our 4th or 5th project for them now because we're always on time. We do service after the sale, and we're always in budget. This is what we do. All right, when folks will come in or they'll invite us to their homes or their business to choose TVs, they want to know about size and brand. And a lot of times people say, well, brand doesn't matter. Brand does matter because of the longevity of the TV and the color of the TV. So even certain brands, when you get the higher end of their brands, it makes a different picture. So I don't know if you'll get to see it on this or not, but I have these two TVs. They're both 85-inch TVs, but you see they're both set at factory settings. Look at how much brighter this one is than that. I hope it kind of can reflect that. But it's a major difference in the two TVs. They both have a great color. They both have amazing sharpness. But you know, that's a $999 TV that's on sale and a $2,500 TV on sale. This is called a Bravia 7 from Sony, one of the greatest TVs on the market. I own this in a 75-inch. It's incredible. But it just gives you an idea of the difference in how that they perform. So when you look at the TVs that we keep in stock, we're carrying Sony, we carry LG, and we carry Samsung. All these different ones we have are going to be different fittings for you depending on the finance. I mean, if you want a $499 65-inch or you want a $1,500 65-inch, we have all of those in stock, and that's the blessing of that. Another blessing of that is when you buy one from us, we have the services to hang one on the wall or put it on a motorized lift or bring out a piece of furniture. We have all of those things that make that. We do a lot of the mantle mounts that go up over the, I'm sure you've seen a cutaway now of one that when they pull down in front of the fireplace when your fireplace is really, really tall. And the idea of that is we're the same price as them. I'm sure you've seen a cutaway of that. We're the same price as them, but we have tech support and we have installation and we have do-it-yourself, all the materials for that, and you can get it now. You don't have to order it online because guess what? If you ever have an issue, you don't have an issue. We take care of the issue. We don't answer to the manufacturer. We are here to make sure that you get taken care of. Every once in a while, we'll answer the manufacturer, but if you have one of our custom plans, our gold or our platinum plan, you don't wait for nothing. Okay, if something goes bad, we take the TV out, we put the new TV in, and you are done. That's the blessing of dealing with a hometown team that has tech support since 1978. So what you got to take away from this is same price as them, plus in-store service, plus on-site installation. And that is awesome. All right, we do this series called Progressive, and this is a real wood furniture that we buy directly from the manufacturer out of Florida, and they make every single finish. You see the walnuts and the cherries and the grays and the greens, and I love that they make one that will hold a 100 to 110-inch monitor as well, and I love this new gray that just came out. But in our Macon and Warner Robins store, we're going to have all these cabinets for you folks to say, hey, I don't want to hang it on the wall. You may live in an apartment complex or a townhouse, and you don't want to mount on the wall, and you can set a TV on this, and it has storage underneath, and it is just bar none super quality. 25% off. Whatever price is on the stand, 25% off, and if you buy a TV and a stand at the same time, you get free delivery, free setup and delivery. You can buy a TV and a cabinet. Cabinets, every cabinet in the Macon and the Warner Robins location, and I mean, we got a bunch of them in stock, 25% off, plus you buy the TV, you get a deal on the TV, and then you get free delivery and setup, and that is awesome.
We are at Colquitt Free Will Baptist Church in Colquitt, Georgia. Boy, is this gorgeous. Now, we did digital sound, digital video, HD streaming. Starting with the sound, JBL speakers, they are just a phenomenal brand. We did a cluster there. We did side speakers over there, and that is because they have a very wide and large sanctuary. So we were trying to make sure we got full coverage for everybody in the house. We also did hearing assist for folks that have hearing aids, which works out really, really nice as well. Floor monitors for all the folks that are in the praise and worship. Everything is tied back into the live stream and into the live sound, so super, super nice. These monitors come in 65, 75, and 85, unless you're gonna do a video wall, which we do as well. But I love how vibrant the graphics are from ProPresenter. We installed ProPresenter for them and their computers for them, so we did all that turnkey as well. It's big, big, big sound there, big, big video there. Check this out. Their rear confidence monitor there is really, really nice. That allows them to take out all the pretty stuff, is what I always say. Puts up the basics. There's all the words to the song. There's a clock. There's the timer if you have a long-winded preacher, which some of us do. And then you have a robotic camera by PTZ Optics, which I just think they are just one of the best brands on earth. But man, it just turns out so nice. Now, in regards to lighting, we lit up the stage. I'm sure you can tell that it's lit up a little bit more than the sanctuary. I have it kind of dim so the camera can handle it. Just some effects lighting there on the stone wall, and then we built all this out as well. Full control from the booth. Custom sound booth that you're seeing the cutaway of now that has about 10,000 watts of power, but allows them to control lighting and streaming and graphics. Shure microphones, I'm sure you've seen a cutaway of that as well, and a brand new Shure pulpit mic as well that just makes everything crystal clear. Now, what does it take to do all this? Well, my phone number is going to come up on the screen there. The estimate is free. And we come out, we decide the performance, we decide the budget, and then we decide when you need it done. And it's backed by our on-site unlimited training. This is what we do.
Hey, thank you. So grateful to get to do this, what we get to do for you. My brother and I will never take that for granted. We love serving you. We have about 22, 25 employees and that do what they do for you. They do audio, video. We do lots of security and lots of churches and lots of home theaters, and we're so grateful to do what we do. Now, we stay in our lane. We educate everybody in this company to make sure that they give you the best possible value for your hard-earned dollar when you walk into one of our stores or you call us. Now, our estimates are free. There is my phone number that would come up here, and I will come to you no matter where you are in the whole state of Georgia and some other states as well, and we'll come to you and we'll design a system based on performance and budget and all the things. How do we pay for it? Well, you can just pay for it, or you can write a check, or you can do a credit card, or we have no interest financing. We have 4-month layaway. We have no credit check financing. We have every way to make that possible to make sure you get exactly what you want. Now, keeping up with us, we do a lot of stuff on social media, and here is our social media. You will see our YouTube and our Facebook and our Instagram, and we're now on TikTok, and I want you to be a part of that with us. And all of that's constantly rotating over cool ideas that you give us, our specials, and we're going to start doing giveaways starting in this month and next month. Every month we're going to start doing a giveaway, which is just going to be so fun. Our new website is up. I want you to go and check it out. It is poweredbykens.com. It has literally just started rolling as of today when you start watching this. So poweredbykens.com, and shoot me a text and let me know how you like it. Let me know what you think we're missing. I just want to get your ideas and see. If you love it, shoot me a text, tell me you love it. I just am so grateful for our designer, David Wall, who set it up for us, and it is just a masterpiece to me to make sure we serve you even better in that way. Our company is in Macon and in Warner Robins, and what we do is we are techies and we are nerds, and we want to serve you in every possible way. If you have a good experience, please let me know that. There's my phone number, and my brother, my best friend and my partner, my brother, and he and I want to know if we do something really, really good, and we want to reward for the folks that do that. If we goof, and we do, sometimes we goof, and I'm sorry, but we'll make it right. We need to know that too, so that we can do right and make sure you get the dream that you asked for from Ken Stereo Junction in Macon and in Warner Robins. Now, I always end in Scripture. In Luke 12, verse 6 and 7, it says, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies, and not one of them is forgotten before God? Why, even the hairs on your head are all numbered. Fear not, you are more valuable than many sparrows." What that means is, sometimes when things don't go my way or didn't go your way, if you've ever been in the darkest of dark, I've been in the darkest of dark, we don't feel like we have that value anymore. God, what are you doing? But he assures us in the Bible, you are more valuable. You are important to me. I love that he says, hey, look, I take care of the sparrows. Why would I not take care of you? I think that's nice. I love the sense of humor that God has to remind us that we are important because we are his creation. I believe it, and I hope you believe it. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins. What's wrong with this picture is they're trying to go home and I'm still at work. That's my problem. She's taking care of business. Look at her. Quick like a cat. Strong like a lion. Thank you, Amber. We didn't turn the lights on. Let's go back over here and start again.
How many different microphones do you buy a year?
Depends on how many I lose. Turn it up. Yeah, that song is horrible.
Wireless mirroring, wired, digital sound, laser projector, and smart remote. This is what we do.